loose it up my butt. Cramp. Right here to go. All right. So first, we'll start you at like kind of a position here, because obviously I'm not going to start passing you arc below your back. So I'm going to take it back. Usually what I'll do, I'm just going to do like passes real quick. So again, so take them back. Try to see. Now the root grip that I was talking about is this grip here. And you can either use it to sort of like create a fist, and you can make a fist to balance on the shoulder, or you can also kind of take a lower posture and kind of lean into it, make kind of an elbow kind of thing. Let's just go through the movements like I was saying. I wanted to mention this first, right? So boom, we slide, and release it. 1, 2, single grip. Fighter pass. Third, you can try to grip a little higher, grab this and sort of tip them up a little bit, and push this through, and then do release. And then now you can start pushing on the knee. Now you go across, down, out, and you can try to move this out. Those 2 passes.
I haven't felt my third one before. That was a really weird sensation.
Yeah, I do it.
Pull up.
I do it when people like when they're trying to fight back up successfully and they want to push back up and you start grabbing my legs and stuff. You know, I usually just roll them back up on the butt. So like if you naturally want to come up, let's say you want to come up and grab my legs. JC, you're gonna start winning this position easily. So what happens if when you start coming up, I'm actually controlling this range here, and then I'm pushing this through. Right? And now I'm gonna switch my hips. Move on your hip. And I can kind of let go of that and kind of control those. Here. So the 3 passes would be, so first I would want to tip them back in a way that doesn't give you too much control. 2 ways that I like to do it is usually I'll give them these 2 grips, and then I'll sort of try to steer them back, down, or if I can sort of like not give him the first grip and come in and grab his feet, pull him out, and turn him up, and now I'm controlling these. So now from here I'm going to try to get him flat, because here he's got a lot of mobility here, he can move his hips around. And if I can tip him flat, he just can't move as well. Now I'm going to look for my grip. So I have this, again, it's leaning forward, so it's like a tripod, equal weight, paying attention to the shoulder. And if I can push him this way open, while simultaneously pushing this down, so I'm twisting the spine, this is further making it hard for him to move in response to it. He's going to have to fight against this whole time. And this is just my weight. This isn't any kind of muscles or anything. It's just my weight leaning to him, weight leaning to him.
Good frame.
Exactly. So you're having to work, I'm not working. So here now, I'm going to push here, we're sliding across, and there's it's like a big open. It's like a ring, just kind of go through. And here I'm going to go cover this shoulder, and then this hand's going to go to the hip here. It'd be really hard for him to recover with just a basic shrimping suit. It's not holding his hand. If I go to a basic one of these, you can start bumping the legs in that thing. So the first one we slide in is the break. Side, control that, slide through. Number 2 requires a little bit of footwork here. I'm tipping them over, tip them to center, get my weight there. Same exact same setup. Holding this open. Now I'm going to step here while kicking this leg back. Keep that back, and now I can control this knee, and then this knee will kind of come in. Go right onto this.
That's more of a almost simultaneous step kick.
Yeah, it's like
it's not a big.
Yeah, it's not a step, and then take this out. It's like step together. Almost like a judo throw. You step, the leg moves also. Controlling this. It's a pretty useful one. It's the opposite of this one. This one I'm pushing in.
Right.
This one, that's not quite working. So it's very push-pull, so you really psych people. If you're changing that up, it's very hard to stop.
You can load the first one up, be ready to go to the second one.
Totally. If you're playing both of those passes like 2 hands on a piano, it's going to be tougher to die because it's like, which one? Right. So then the third one, this would be just here. I'm going to try to roll you up. See, usually they'll accept it because it's just a rolling on the butt here. I'm not having to lift them or anything. He wants to come close and push this down and immediately trap the hip with my knee. Twist it. Now I can let go of this and then play the same game of controlling this point. This point, if he tries to fight me here, I'm going to control this knee also. So I got 3 out of 4 points here. Finish the pass. Here. This one usually wouldn't work if I just go straight into it, but if I can tip them here, coming up. Gotcha. The three of them again. Take it back. Here. Release. Back. 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 Nice guys here. Mouse. So I can see. So here, got to be back. Okay. See that 3, 2, 1.
Your turn.
Good, how are you?
Roll flat.
There you go.
Maybe slide. Yeah.
Awesome. Here first.
Now when you finish that all the way through, go for the best grips that you can.
Okay.
Which would be, when you finish here, so the control is gonna be a little bit more reliable. From this over, you go to here.
Okay.
You go right this angle, it's gonna be hard for you now.
That's good. There you go. And when you pass that knee through,
There's no more
weight
waste
off the knee.
Yeah.
Release the knee through, push your hip down there as fast as you can. Keep all your weight here and here. There's nothing on me.
You do,
Around.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not there. Okay.
I mean, you get a little bit of, well, you do like each one twice.
Alright,
Whatever.
sounds good. There you go. Yeah. And once you're down, you can secure the hip.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about getting inside it. There you go.
Yeah, you control the shoulder, yeah.
On the shoulder?
Yeah, exactly. So you got the knee, the shoulder, both hips, yeah, awesome. And then from there, you can fix lots of things.
This one on the inside hip.
Correct, yeah.
Lunge on the outside of the head on this side.
Yeah, I would usually,
Or, you know,
bring the elbow kind of against the head. So like here, you're bringing it where it's locking there, and your shoulders basically just covering it. Around, I mean, you can go here too. You know, the main thing is that, you got this one here.
Right.
Because if you're just here, usually they get the, strips.
right. That puts us in a good spot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that aspect supports the,
You don't know it.
that's the end of the fight, honestly.
So it's a something spot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same setup. Yeah.
First push you down, up, down, here.
We're doing this, everything's woke up this way. Everything's one same step, so getting off balance. Down, up. So it's a quick step here, out, and at the same time you pull that foot out. Yep. So it's a,
Yeah, I got you.
your legs are
Now here, real quickly, for the knee slide one, think of it as like a slide or a cut. You don't
Yeah.
knee cut a lot of times. So the reason why, it's called that, you set them up here, and then when you go through, it's at an angle where it's like there's almost no resistance.
Yeah.
You're slicing through it, you're sliding through it. Now, a lot of times you might see it where, people like trying to clamp their knees down with knees and stuff. We're kind of trying to do a little different. We're just controlling the shoulder. Now, this is doing most of the work here. This is all right here. My feet are all right. So I can almost like just hop around, through. They're almost the same paths, except one you're just tucking like a bird or something to cut over, and the other one you're just going around. They're the same. You just control it.
So his pressure felt different. He had his hand here and really pushing that knee down. So instead of your left hand just hanging out,
Yeah.
from that. Yeah, that's like one of the.
So see that weight, most of the weight's going on. Yeah, there you go.
Same kind of pressure, getting me twisted on balance will allow you to step back, going the belly.
Nice.
You on the back. Still checking time. There you go. Yeah. On the left side, I got some defense to me. Keep you flat before we start trying to make that next move. Yeah, you had that hand here, but you're helping me on the side. So before you really fly this one down, you can hold back, then staple it down. Okay? There you go. There you go. Yeah, that sucks.
Now this is a little nitpicky. I sometimes saw it with other guys, but on the neon bellas, we hit real quick. So that's tipped over. Thing here. So when we finish it, I don't know when I was demoing like how exactly my foot was. I'm seeing you guys. So I just have it so that your foot is a little bit further out here, like this totally flat. And so
if you try to do
basically
this,
just carry most of the weight.
that's why I'm trying to.
If you bring this leg in really close, it just feels, see how it feels like
No,
this.
you gotta do that.
This is just my natural weight. This feels like I have to pressure here to balance a little bit. So you can play around with that. It's fine. But one's a little bit more
I
cramped.
should have
Get that power play.
Turn their house. Exactly. Yeah, and you can even bring that foot in a little bit more. Like your right foot. Like around there. Yeah. And you kind of feel like how on the knees, he's carrying all your weight almost like he's your shoe.
Yeah. Just put it on.
Exactly.
You gotta hit that before he gets set all the way up, doesn't he? The third one.
The third one, yeah, the third one is almost like it's like you're inviting them to come up. And it shouldn't feel like you're pulling them out, like, come here.
Not all the way.
Yeah, it's sort of like, he's like, oh, okay, you want to come up, boom, but you've got a room.
Yeah, this is a little weird.
Let me just picture what it is. So it's sort of like, all right, I'm having trouble, going this way, I can't get through here. So let's come up. See, let's come up, see? I almost invited you.
Right.
Now bring that leg back. See, you can't bring that, so try to get this leg back. See?
Oh, okay.
Boom. Push it back down. See, now I'm past that knee.
So it wasn't your own belly? Alright. It wasn't.
Yeah. That's one thing. Yeah. Go ahead here. So now, before you pull me up, I would put the grip on top of the knee. And I want you your knuckles pointing that way.
Okay.
So that if I push that, see, if the knuckle pointing down, I can't get it back.
Strong.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So this is the magic plan here.
Okay.
Because my freaking hip is up here.
Right.
So give me this back. Thank you. So now we're fighting. Now you can't get through the knee slide. You can't get through because I'm tangled this. You can't kick that leg out.
Right.
So, but you can invite me back up to sit. But now here, see how you're pushing this already? This is the trap. Invite me up with
Okay.
this. Keep this loose.
Uh-huh.
You know, and here, see how you pull like this much, but I only move that much?
Right.
So get this tight first. Now roll me up on my butt. See? See? Ush. Now you can see if you close that, boom.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Here. Front left side down here. So you go, go ahead, come on. Oh, what's that? Get off, oh, James, get off me, man. See, that's not
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Alright.
Just sort of like trick that knee.
All right. One more time. Let's go. I know. That feels weird.
Yeah, it's real.
So when you everything works the same way. The inside, the neck not coming back, same grip.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna set you guys up. Kind of same thing. So that third one is almost like a lure or a trap. Instead of like pulling them up and just handcuffs. So that I mean, let's say I took them over, and, you know, I get them flat, got this, and I have the trees blocking this, I can't get this knee to go and block me. I can't get this through, I can't get this leg out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is say, all right, tighten this, right above the knee, here, make sure this is tight.
Not really.
This way, can't get this out. Hey, you wanna sit up? Look, so now I'm gonna push here, and free push here. See?
Yep.
Cool.
So it's pushing with both hands in opposite directions?
Yes, well, initially, I'm not being like, all right, Al must be here immediately.
Yeah.
I'm already diving. Right?
It's not really like a surprise.
No, it's sort of like,
you
oh,
roll
it's like, oh, this
your
isn't
fist
going
over.
anywhere. So this is, he's been pushed, I've been pushed on him for like a minute already, like this. So if I go like this, he's gonna wanna come up. If I just pull a little bit.
I don't want to
Now,
here.
once he comes up, boom, frame the heck out of this and drop my knee.
Here, right now.
And so now it's like from here, I'm gonna switch the hands, just roll them back.
Push in.
Now look where I am.
This is nice and straight.
Got my knee on it, got my knee on, or hand on his knee, hand on his shoulder. I mean, I could go straight to mount from here. You know, I can pry this open and get this out eventually. Like my knee on belly. It's very strong. So just the energy of it's a little different. Okay. To hit you with it.
Now sliding up
Here.
here.
Tip you over. This here.
We're
One
going
block.
this.
Here.
Yeah.
This up. Hey. you want
Uh-huh. No, you're good.
that?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's like a sneaky kind of show. Hold on.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, I can't send you more.
Yeah, exactly. Better for you, it's like squeezing on the
Uh-huh.
You know, go behind.
No, because you ain't gonna have that leg, this leg's tied up, that leg's be free. Obviously, so you're gonna do that. knee
Use this butt as a
cross,
wheel
put
when
a
you roll
little
them up.
pressure on, so you
Yeah.
start working knee free.
Boom. Yes. Nice work.
So, don't push down yet. Straighten it out. You're pulling up. So this is what I'm trying,
Yeah.
this is, everything else isn't working,
Yeah.
so keep this tight, a little higher. Your pressure can do that. Now step that knee down tight, there you go. Now you step across.
Now this hand, that hand will go on the shoulder. And then most of the way will be on the knee. And then the other hand will be on his left. Control this, and then knee here. Probably right there. Here. Now see how you're leaning forward a lot?
Yeah.
Over this way?
Sit back.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like the bridge.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be more like here, boom, straight up and down, you're kind of like this over here. One thing I wanted to mention too is, when you're setting it up, it's sort of like a trap, you're like luring the enemy. And by that I mean, you know, when you're trying to do these two passes, I'm pushing the heck out of this, you know? But he won't let me slide through, go and block that. I can't get this leg out. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just sort of like.
What is this thing?
Roll and pass buttons, like that. I'm pushing him like this the whole time. John, if I like stop pushing here and I start going like this, see, he wants to come up right away.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pull him that much. I just have to stop pressing there and just let him up. Now when he starts coming up, look, see he starts going, look, push there. See now he's all stretched out. I put that there, I switch. Now I've got good control. So it's very slow, there's very little happening. He comes up this much, and I push it like that.
So, part of the uke is I have to go through it and stop you.
Yeah.
And then try to take advantage of the fact of stopping you to sit up, not so much you pull me up.
Yeah.
So I need to be better at, okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity to try and move forward. and
He's
go
gonna
back.
want it, he's gonna want to sit up. Here, feel it here. Like the arm, now that's down, yeah. So I got this now.
Right, leg in there.
So now if I'm pushing this whole time, you know, now when I start to slide through here, look
Depending on the resistance,
yeah?
they
Now,
come up sort of with it.
yeah, if I'm pushing this whole time, if I start backing up, what do you want to do?
You're
I
stuck
didn't
back
even
there.
pull you, man,
Yeah.
you pulled yourself.
Eventually, if you did start
Exactly.
pulling, I
So
would
if I
imagine
start backing
it
up,
probably
you're
makes
gonna
sense
want
to
to
get
come up. See, go ahead.
Or like you're gonna try, you know, just
Yeah,
wrap
go to
up
a
that
single
leg a
leg
little
where you're
bit.
like,
See how you're all stretched
dude,
out?
this guy's screwed up, then you're like, oh shit.
I can't move.
This is almost as good as a knee on belly.
Yeah.
Because I got you here, I got you here. It's almost, in a way, it's better because I got a better spread. Top to bottom.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it, you gotta pull the leg out. Or the leg out. Pretty sure that- yeah. Here. Get this, right up, come up. Now from here I can go out. Or I can fight you. Just like that. Switch.
Make more sense?
Makes a little more sense.
Roll.
Oh, I think let's roll.
Back off the pressure, he's gonna wanna come up. Yeah, exactly. And see now, when you set up, you see where's the grip on the shoulder. Where'd it go?
Too low.
Yeah, keep that grip. Now, instead of curling your elbow, yeah, push it back. Now, you want the shoulder down, you want to push at this angle. So, yeah, see? Exactly. Now you got that knee pushed down. This
Which
will
just
come
like
in.
straighten them out.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, you don't have to kick
All the way
that
there,
Yeah.
boom. Boom. And you can feel the control there, right?
Yeah.
You just go to mount, or you can fight to get that way up.
Yeah.
I've got a whole surfboard, you're on top and it's riding me out.
3 points.
All kinds of stuff in the room.
3 points of contact. And also 4 points of contact. A lot of threes.
Lost this one. That shoulder went away. So I'm trying to sit up. You allow me to sit up and get up a little bit. You're a little curled up a little bit. There you go. But when I pop up, push that. Just like this. There.
Re-extends you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Step that a little further on that. Yeah. If your knee back here, you have to put pressure on it.
Yeah.
There's all this space over here.
Yeah.
You bring it knee over towards one center of the sternum. All pressure right there, and then you rest yourself there.
Halfway, you do that. That was all good. Let me feel that pushing of the knee a little bit more.
So really, don't just.
Yeah, because if I feel that frame, see that right there's no
Yeah,
working
I'm
on
not
this.
doing anything if I'm just.
Yeah, like that technically is a frame, but it's like not as good. Like this is
Yeah,
double frame. If you have that
Yeah,
push,
base that sternum.
I can't get this back. That's like,
Yeah.
see if I can't move.
Well, no, you won't
Because
feel it.
if you just put that down and I can move this leg
Every
down.
time you breathe out.
I can do
breath
a
out
lot.
is easy.
I have that issue.
Yeah. So keep
Sometimes
that
it's
frame
like
line.
a little deeper, harder to
Put it
breathe.
over here.
Yeah.
Back me up.
And that.
Yeah, it should feel like once that frame is the trap. It's like once that frame's there, I'm like, geez, I can't get this back. And then you can put the knee here.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That little rock is like, oh shit.
Totally. Like, let me hear you.
That's a big problem.
So, yeah, because it was like you were so high up too and
Yeah.
everything. So, but so like, it's, the trap is like almost like, as soon as I see my hip go past this knee, I'm like, oh, we're good. No, I just took it back, see if you can't get past this knee, try to
I
bring
was
it back.
on one day with me on belly.
Yeah.
And just right time later.
Is the air coming out?
Yep, my conscience is breathing out and it pours. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna give you a little more resistance. You'll predetermine what move you're going through, going forward. Like, have the first one put together. More resistance. There you go. How'd that feel?
Oh, right.
Yeah, felt good. Fluid.
One small detail with the grip there is when you're controlling with this one here, I'm noticing your elbow is flared out a lot.
Yeah.
Now, your weight, if you flare the elbow out, if you're leaning forward, if I flare my elbow out, my weight's gonna go.
So it just feel a little off. Like,
Yeah.
Smooth.
You wanna try to keep this, focus on keeping that, the force, pushing this shoulder straight down, almost like you can imagine a line going straight down to the shoulder. And that, you don't want that going off in that direction, because it's like not applying control to the shoulder. Almost if you think of it, it's a lot of like jargon about direction, but mainly just grab the shoulder and control this shoulder, and just your steering wheel.
So you want me almost dropping my elbow then?
Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna drop the elbow, drop it on his body.
Okay.
Now your whole form becomes a frame, and you can just sort of like post your weight on. You know? So anytime you have a grip on him, especially if you're top, if you're making him
So
carry your
push me
weight,
down on the leg, does
it's
that
like,
feel enough?
you don't need to rush.
That's what I'm trying to see if I can
You
like
just carry my weight, and I'm not
rock it
passing.
when we were doing that.
That's
That's
totally
what I was
okay.
Yeah.
And that's that, him
Just test
feeling
it.
that will give you the opportunity to maybe slide through.
You feel how much
You know, because he's like, oh geez, I'm carrying some weight. Mainly,
he was. That's what I was saying. Like, okay, that's what absolutely something for him.
Because he was
the
able
third one is like, oh geez, I'm sick and tired
I
of
was kind of
this.
just going through the push out.
No, no, I'm just gonna
Trying to get
control
this
there,
foot
back
track. I
up.
wasn't really. But if you. Yeah. Not really. Yeah.
that
More
is
down.
position.
Dude, you let up,
Yeah.
but keep that structure.
But yeah, yours felt like that. Where I was just trying to like see if I could
Sits
rock
up.
my.
Cool.
You're like, oh, good.
And I couldn't.
That's like it's a brick wall. You're not really gonna sit up much.
Exactly. So actually, I didn't emphasize at the beginning, but that grip is like really, that's really the root.
Yeah.
The third pass, like the second, because you've been smashing that way all the time. Now you back up just a little bit, but now your smashing pressure's on the leg.
It's either arm straight or a little inside leg. So it's more chest out flared, just kind of knee on the leg, if that makes sense. Lost one.
You know, we were just talking about this over here. That frame is so, because we were just talking about that frame. This frame, for controlling that knee is so important, because, you know, once I get past there, I can control the knee with that frame. But if I let go of that and I just put it there, it doesn't, because now check this out, this is a great way off balance. This is, so go ahead and like lift this and knee me in the butt and hit me that way. You know, I'm really off balance unless I control that knee, you know?
And you keep a hold of that as you step across. So
Yeah, totally. So it's basically, I'm switching between these two.
Kinda sucks.
Yeah, right? So here, I'm pushing down. If I'm up, I'm pushing this one. Boom.
You still have that grip.
See, I still have it. Yeah, you're right. And I switch there. Boom.
And you swap your right hand to this knee or this knee?
I'll usually take this one off and go to there.
Right.
And this one here.
Okay.
Now, the force I'm pushing there is just leaning there, just leaning straight down there. And this one I'm opening up this way. Open this.
Alright. And with that hand on this shoulder, that knee, the butt doesn't work. You gotta-
It's
you gotta
hard.
post
You
here.
can try to actually go ahead.
You gotta post it.
Yeah, exactly, that's exactly. It's just a little better. And I'll chill here for a second, and I'll be fighting this to get out.
Right.
You know, if you open up to kick me,
I'll give it to you.
you know, then I can also cut across here.
Watch out for like this. That's your instinct still. He's at the ground bar. I'm still putting him out. People want bad habits and people want to break.
Yeah, got a lot of bad habits.
We all do, we talk about.
John, that big slide. Try and get it so that you get this. You got to find that angle. So we want to try to eliminate the step where we land here and then we continue through. Just for the drill at least. Because it's more about body curling to me, like if I get it here. So I'm pushing there and it's looking for the opportunity to slide through. This all this here, look, I can go all the way to there while keeping this under control. See, so it's like this, leaning on this is what allows me to do that. If I'm not leaning on this, like this at all, it's like, you know, there's nothing here, you're just coming up. Let me try to get you.
So, show me again what I did,
Oh, sure.
what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, you went here first, and like we're hanging out here then, and then you went over the little hop.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can control it, so you can almost see like an invisible path all the way through, all the way to the other side. Moving forward. Here. Now I'm still leaning on the shoulder, so he's not just gonna come up.
Okay. Alright.
You know, so slow it down, get him on the side a little bit, hold that knee up, keep your hold, cut it 45, straight through all the way. Yeah!
That makes a lot more
It's
sense.
just, yeah, just line up your shot there, that's all. Oh, yeah.
I make sure not get that knee down. Get it twisted.
Yeah, it emphasizes the control, so let me just start pushing it there, yeah.
Creates that off the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
one-
I like just going to mouth more. I'll be like, I'm stuck up
Yeah, I
there.
think for the most part, somebody gets you in this position.
And you guys can still keep working together, let's go into positional sparring now. So you guys can try to pass each other's guards, do your own game, plus you can add this stuff too. And then each time that there's a pass, just switch down. And the guy on the bottom, your job is to not get passed obviously, but if you can sweep them, do it. If you can sub them, so sweep yourself.
As soon as it's on, say again?
Yeah, we're just gonna do positional spar passing the bar.
Okay.
So you guys can just swap back and forth. Top guy passes, bottom guy sweeps or snaps. Yeah, so,
So, Diet Coke will.
yeah. Still kind of delicious.
And do something different to start with, because walking another 3 on time. side. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Knee reps. Hang over for you now.
See what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime. That's for you guys. Appreciate it. You guys go ahead and switch. I'm going to Opie's Park.
Let's go.
You get a drink of water if you need to. I can go. I've seen a lot of like variations to some of the stuff they're doing from the drilling, like mainly the controlling of the knees, like pushing to the hips with the knees. It's good stuff. And you just basically control those 4 points, you know.
I think this series is great for that aspect. You get stalled in a spot that's not really a jiu-jitsu move. Control those points.
That's it.
Opened up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, lately it feels like the moves aren't even jiu-jitsu, it's just like a blueprint, just to like start get people to understand it, but then you're just maxing out all the concepts.
Garrett started doing that, so another recording left.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not doing jiu-jitsu, just balance.
Yeah.
And the levers, you talk about
Yeah.
levers.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I'm ready. Ready to go.
What do you want? What do you want?
I don't care. I'll go with that. I can copy.
Yeah, just make sure you switch. And then you'll switch again, so
Yeah.
you got next time.
I'll get my ass kicked by Kyle eventually.
No way.
Literally, every morning.
Put your hands on his wrist, take your hands on him, put your hands on him, there you go.
Go for it. Got the work. Figure out one of these days, know you're going for it.
That's the only thing
Keep
about
bringing it there.
the lapel.
Yeah.
People think you're back in the feet.
It does suck. Not getting there.
You don't hit the armbar, make sure you come up. Come up. Come up. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. Nice focus. So it's beautiful there because you guys went to the right to the edge of like what you right until where it's extended, you're safe, everything was like was clean.
So I can wiggle it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I personally-
gave me work for it.
Yeah, when I saw it, you bending and fighting it for that much, I usually would bail on it, but you kept it and you got it, so good for you, that's awesome. I would usually like come up and just sit on them, but, you know, use it that to like, out there, but there's something to that.
the thing.
Yeah, the leaning back up definitely helped to kind of get more control.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna finish right there, you know, and then you came up, so make sure you stay heavy on the legs.
Okay.
And keep them there, that's your priority, because I think you were thinking about extending this too much, and then you're like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could have stopped the room with that.
Or diff wrap.
That said.
They're both just right there, so I'm trying to shoot the diff wrap, but leave this up bow and arrow. Well, front hand, you got this one, or diff wrap. Back and forth sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna swap. 14 seconds.
What was that?
What's your name again?
Oh.
Colin, other Colin. Good call. John.
John?
We've got the core, I'm sure.
I don't doubt it. It's only a couple months though.
Where's to go after a while? Oh, I'm sorry. It goes back.
Great job. That was nasty pressure in the mouth. That was
Try
awesome.
to.
That was awesome. That was awesome. And that made it very clear that I need to give you a couple tips.
Yeah.
So now, go ahead now. Notice right away where my hands are. Okay, so here and here.
Okay.
Okay, because that way you can't climb up as high and then start smashing in your face.
Yeah.
You got my legs. Okay, because I'm keeping hips there. Yeah, I'm controlling you now here.
Okay.
Okay, the other thing is I'm tipped to the side. You see that?
Okay.
So that will allow my hips to go back and forth a little bit, allow me to hook my legs.
Okay.
If you can sort of preemptively do that. Now, you committed a little bit of a error there so now he's smashing, your arms are around him like this. So if you slide up and occupy all this space, and all of a sudden now, I can't get the arms back.
Yeah.
Then he's free to put as much pressure as he can. So, so keep this here.
Okay.
Now, the next thing is, for here, if you get really stuck and you're down, let's say you
Yeah,
miss
it's tough.
Daniel a
I mean,
little
that's
bit and you- so
First,
you're
like part of it is
and
patience.
you can't move.
Yeah.
You can still
It was-
move the hips a
I
little
didn't
bit, but
really-
not really because you were so
Right.
high.
Yeah.
But you can start
I didn't do much. I just
you
held
know,
a run roll.
Oh,
And
okay.
I-
flopping like that. So
Eventually-
then maybe
from here,
And
I just grab the
depends
leg.
on, and you have the hands in, that's even better.
Okay.
But if you're totally
And
stuck,
from there, I
usually people
wrestle
get
all the
stuck.
way up.
You can pendulum just to get your arms.
So you
out.
had the same,
And
you
then
were
you have the-
And on the
Okay.
side.
you know?
You had the right
So,
idea.
you know, so
Yeah.
if you're just here,
That's what you
pressure,
work
you're
at.
trying to rip,
Yeah.
you're
If I
not
get
making any turn.
Yeah.
But if you go,
Usually have the-
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like aggressive rocking back and forth, kind of.
That
It's like, I think of it as like, you know those rocking chairs, or rocking
Yeah.
boards,
Yeah.
rocking
Yeah.
chairs, how you're
And
like.
you were good, I mean, I think you were doing a really good job.
Take that,
Patient.
whipping yourself
You didn't
around.
take that
Okay.
grip,
You know, or like a fish maybe.
It was just a little long where.
Yeah, he's like, I've definitely thought about for like just like bucking, but that never really seemed to work. Like the side to side was not.
Yeah, because normally you think, okay, like a jack, just lift them, but he's so high up on your
Yeah.
hips, that it's not doing
Yeah.
anything. But if you start rocking your
Yeah,
body,
stay,
it
like,
comes
keep your
up.
legs stay.
It's not gonna throw off
Keep your
your
weight heavy.
but you can get your elbows back.
Yeah.
In a better
It's kind of-
position.
It does two things, get your hands
Yeah,
back in the
like I
game
said,
and on your side instead of being flat on your back.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna just.
So
like,
those are
do
awesome.
nothing.
You should have been here the other week, we were
Wasn't
talking
until
about mounted
you
seats,
hung out of
but
the
that would
leg.
help a lot.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep. Out. I wanna get on my side. Keep this elbow on your knee so your knee can't go up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where grabbing his foot. Pull across.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like. But that doesn't work, but keep that elbow in place. If you get underneath that elbow like that, nope, put your arm out. Your knee's under my elbow. It's up
Oh,
there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Ah, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
That's where that frame comes in place. Like,
Oh, yeah.
now I got time to work, so I'm trying to push this down. 'Cause if I can keep this here, you're not coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the past I thought about trying to keep my hands like around their hips, but then their knees just still slowly work out. I was like, well, that's pointless.
Frame, protect your neck.
Gotcha, okay.
Bare hook does nothing.
Cool.
Great work, you guys.
Thanks,
So
sir.
hopefully that made some sense. You know, a couple things went off. I just want to make a quick announcement. On April 13th, we're doing a training event. So it's like spicy training, basically. On Saturday, we're going to go up to Somerville and like have competition rounds. Not like have competition, have competition rounds. And so you guys can zero in and focus on your strategies. So basically, we're trying to do it so you guys can get all of the gains that you would normally get from going to competition. Mainly the training games, the mentality, the burning, the setting your brain on fire feeling, and then the aftermath when you feel like peace afterwards. So this is what we want to try to replicate for you guys. And just more of a chill environment where we don't have to be holding anybody. We just go and train. You know.
Badass.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll do that on Saturday, on the 13th. So not this week. Is it this weekend or next week?
Next week.
Next week, yeah. So there's some time to think about it, look at your schedules and stuff. So it's just a chance really to just throw it. And we'll try to pair you up with guys from the other gym too. So you're not competing against your teammates, but then, you know, you do, it's fine, you know, because you guys compete in here all the time, you know?
Yeah.
But see, you can make it a little extra spicy because you're gonna go, because a lot of times, because we're taking care of each other too, you know?
Well, we also know one another's style.
Exactly,
You can
that's
take my
true.
back and go bow and arrow.
That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The other
Like,
guy I'm not
I feel
about.
you guys going, like, cause it's, look, you're training, but I feel, when you guys wanna have that competition vibe, like, when you're training with me, you please, like, do it, like, so please beat each other, like, beat me when we roll. But
Me,
yeah.
try to beat you.
Yeah, also.
Okay,
yes. You just win a position, you know, win a balance,
Yeah.
you know, it's, you win a skate, that's, you win a position, that's great. Oh, yeah,
Awesome.
alright, let's line up.
You gonna put that up on social media too? Scared? Pretty scared. I'm not scared.
No, it's not a reason, it's, who needs to see it?
Us.
Right? So I tell you guys in the gym, and if the guys come to the gym,
They
you
should
can
be
see
able
it
to
right
read it.
there.
You're right, they should be able to read it.
You should be able to. Yeah, maybe we're taking a step backwards or what? Thank you, Colin.
Appreciate it.
Great training.
Colin, keep it up, brother. Colin, keep it up, brother. I'm at stop.
Scared. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, this
motorcycle's fun. The new one's totally fun. I'm learning how to counterbalance
Yeah.
in turns because
Yep.
it's so much taller.
Yep.
And I was just riding like a normal super tall bike. I was like, wait a second, if I push this way,
Yep.
and it's just like I feel more stuck than
That's
doing this weird thing.
a part of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You still get your body off the same, off like you would the sport bike.
Yeah, yeah.
So they count it to you as a hand effort
Mhm.
to make the ball bike really lean over for you quickly.
I thought I would be like sport bike guy forever, you know.
Right.
That's high. There's nothing cooler. But then now I got this one.